Trump, the name, strikes up a lot of opinions whether you love him or hate him. Chances are you definitely have an opinion on Donald J. Trump. Welcome to our in-depth exploration of Donald Trump's extraordinary journey. From his roots in Queens, New York, to his prominence as a business mogul, reality TV star, and ultimately the 45th President of the United States, Trump's life is a study in ambition and influence. Today we'll dive into the pivotal moments of his career, the challenges he faced, and the lasting impacts of his actions on American society and politics. Buckle up as we navigate through the complexities of Trump's remarkable career. Fred Trump's early life and influence. Donald J. Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, to Fred and Mary Trump. Fred Trump, a first-generation German-American, had a significant impact on Donald's life and career. Fred's early years were marked by his ventures in real estate, starting with small-scale residential projects in Brooklyn and Queens. His strategic approach to housing development laid the groundwork for his success. Fred's ability to navigate economic fluctuations and his focus on affordable housing set a precedent for Donald. His experiences in the real estate market during the Great Depression and World War II provided him with valuable lessons in resilience and financial management. Fred's work ethic and business savvy were instrumental in shaping Donald's own entrepreneurial spirit. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Donald Trump's childhood and education. Donald Trump's upbringing was a blend of privilege and discipline. His parents' decision to send him to the New York Military Academy was pivotal. At the academy, Trump was exposed to a structured environment that emphasized leadership and discipline. Despite initial struggles, including issues with authority and adapting to a rigorous regimen, he emerged with a stronger sense of determination and self-confidence. After graduating from military school, Trump enrolled at Fordham University. His time there was marked by a burgeoning interest in business and real estate. Trump's decision to transfer to the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania was a strategic one. At Wharton, he honed his skills in finance and real estate, gaining a deep understanding of market dynamics and investment strategies. His academic achievements, coupled with his father's mentorship, prepared him for the challenges ahead. Early career and notable projects. After graduating from Wharton, Donald Trump joined his father's company, Trump Management. His initial projects included the renovation of the Commodore Hotel, which he transformed into the Grand Hyatt. This project was a significant achievement, marking Trump's entry into Manhattan's competitive real estate market. The late 1970s and early 1980s were marked by Trump's ambitious ventures. He acquired the old Pennsylvania Railroad's headquarters, converting it into Trump Tower, a symbol of luxury and opulence. The Trump Tower project was a major success, further establishing his reputation as a bold and innovative developer. His ventures in Atlantic City, including the Trump Plaza and Trump Castle, showcased his willingness to invest in high-risk, high-reward projects. Expansion and public persona. In the 1980s and 1990s, Donald Trump expanded his empire with a series of high-profile projects. His acquisition of the Trump Taj Mahal Casino in Atlantic City was a testament to his ambition. Despite its initial success, the casino faced financial difficulties, highlighting the volatility of the gambling industry and Trump's over-leveraged investments. During this period, Trump's public persona became a significant aspect of his brand. His flamboyant style, frequent media appearances, and bold statements made him a prominent figure in popular culture. The release of his book, The Art of the Deal, further cemented his image as a shrewd businessman. The book's success and Trump's media savvy played a crucial role in shaping his public image. Financial challenges and resilience. The early 1990s were a turbulent time for Trump. The economic downturn and his aggressive expansion strategy led to significant financial struggles. The Trump Taj Mahal, heavily burdened by debt, faced bankruptcy, and Trump had to negotiate with creditors to restructure his debt. This period was marked by legal battles, financial restructuring, and a public image that suffered due to the perceived failures of his investments. Despite these challenges, Trump's resilience was evident. He made strategic decisions to sell off non-core assets and refocus his business strategy. The sale of the Plaza Hotel and the reorganization of his casino holdings were key moves in stabilizing his financial situation. Trump's ability to bounce back from these setbacks demonstrated his adaptability and strategic thinking. Despite the glitz and glamour of Trump's early successes, the late 80s and early 90s saw his empire start to crumble. His casinos in Atlantic City were failing, and Trump faced bankruptcy multiple times. But in typical Trump fashion, he fought back. Using his name as a brand, Trump restructured his debts, renegotiated deals, and made a comeback. He licensed the Trump name to everything from buildings to merchandise. By the late 90s, Trump was once again a prominent figure in the business world. His persistence, resilience, and ability to reinvent himself were on full display. Trump in entertainment. As the 2000s rolled in, Trump became a household name, not just in real estate, but in entertainment. In 2004, he debuted his reality TV show, The Apprentice. The show, which featured contestants competing for a chance to work for Trump, was a massive hit. It catapulted him into a new kind of fame. His catchphrase, "You're fired," became iconic, and Trump was now seen as the ultimate businessman by millions of viewers. The Apprentice gave Trump a new platform, expanding his influence beyond the boardroom and into the living rooms of America. His TV persona as a decisive, no-nonsense leader played a big role in shaping his public image and paved the way for the next chapter of his life. Politics, political career, and presidency. In June 2015, Donald Trump descended the golden escalator in Trump Tower to announce his candidacy for president. His campaign was unconventional, to say the least. With slogans like "Make America Great Again," he positioned himself as a political outsider, ready to take on the establishment. His message resonated with millions of Americans who were frustrated with the status quo. Despite a crowded Republican primary field, Trump emerged victorious, winning the Republican nomination. In November 2016, he shocked the world by defeating former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to become the 45th President of the United States. Trump's presidency was marked by sweeping tax cuts, conservative judicial appointments, and efforts to reshape America's trade relationships. But it was also one of the most divisive periods in recent American history. His use of social media, particularly Twitter, and his confrontational style alienated many while solidifying his base of supporters. His handling of key issues such as immigration, healthcare, and foreign policy drew both praise and criticism. Trump's America First approach saw him withdraw from international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal, focusing instead on national interests. His presidency also faced significant challenges. The investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, his impeachment over dealings with Ukraine, and, most notably, the COVID-19 pandemic, which devastated the country in 2020, all marked his 4 years in office. In November 2020, Trump ran for re-election but lost to former Vice President Joe Biden in a heated and controversial election that Trump continues to contest. Post-presidency. After leaving office, Trump's influence on American politics didn't wane. He remained a central figure in the Republican Party and continues to hold sway over a large portion of the electorate. His claims of election fraud and involvement in the January 6th Capitol insurrection sparked further controversy, leading to a second impeachment, making him the only president in U.S. history to be impeached twice. Despite these challenges, Trump has hinted at a potential return to politics, with many speculating about a 2024 presidential run. His post-presidency has been characterized by continued public appearances, rallies, and the promotion of the America First agenda. Love him or hate him, Donald Trump has left an indelible mark on the fabric of American life and politics. His name will continue to be a point of discussion for years to come. Manhattan and the rise of Trump Tower. Trump's first major success came in 1978 when he secured the rights to develop the old Commodore Hotel near Grand Central Station. With the backing of the Hyatt Corporation and tax breaks from the city, Trump transformed the decaying building into the Grand Hyatt Hotel, which opened in 1980 to great success. This project launched Trump into the elite circles of Manhattan real estate, but it was Trump Tower, completed in 1983, that solidified his place among New York's most ambitious developers. The shimmering black glass tower on Fifth Avenue was a bold architectural statement. Trump Tower was more than a commercial success. It was a symbol of Trump's relentless ambition. The building housed both commercial offices and luxury condominiums, and the top floors were reserved for Trump's lavish personal residence. This period of Trump's life also marked the beginning of his love for self-promotion. His name began appearing everywhere, on buildings, books, and television. Trump became as much a brand as a businessman, and he leveraged that brand in ways no one had seen before. At the same time, Trump started to develop high-profile casinos in Atlantic City, New Jersey. His most famous casino, the Taj Mahal, opened in 1990 and was dubbed the eighth wonder of the world. But behind the glitz and glamour, Trump's businesses were struggling under immense debt, and by the early 1990s, the cracks in his empire started to show. The 1990s, business setbacks and personal drama. By the early 1990s, Donald Trump's business was in trouble. His lavish spending and aggressive expansion, particularly in Atlantic City, had left him with mounting debts. Several of his businesses, including the Taj Mahal Casino, faced bankruptcy. Trump had over-leveraged himself, and he was on the brink of financial ruin. But just as his business empire teetered on the edge, Trump managed to negotiate deals with his creditors. He gave up some control of his assets, but retained the Trump name. This period of financial strain also coincided with highly publicized personal struggles. His marriage to Ivana Trump, with whom he had 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, collapsed amidst tabloid reports of his affair with actress Marla Maples. The divorce was highly publicized, and Trump's personal life became as much a part of his public persona as his business ventures. Despite these setbacks, Trump made a comeback in the late 90s. He restructured his debts and focused on rebuilding his brand. His ability to license the Trump name, along with a more cautious approach to business, helped him climb back to the top. By the end of the decade, Trump was once again riding high, and his television persona was about to elevate him to a new level of fame. The Apprentice and the Power of Television. In 2004, Donald Trump debuted as the host of NBC's The Apprentice, a reality television show where contestants competed for a chance to work for the Trump Organization. The show was an instant hit, making Trump a household name beyond the realms of real estate and business. Each week, viewers tuned in to watch Trump's signature style of leadership and, of course, his famous catchphrase, "You're fired." The success of The Apprentice transformed Trump from a businessman into a global celebrity. Trump Tower became the backdrop for the show, and Trump's persona as the tough, no-nonsense boss was solidified in the minds of millions of viewers. His image as the embodiment of the American dream, someone who could turn failing businesses into success stories, resonated with a wide audience. This period also marked a further expansion of the Trump brand. From luxury real estate to steaks, water, and even universities, Trump stamped his name on an array of products. He was more than a businessman. He was now a brand that represented wealth, luxury, and success.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
He hit my hands. Nobody has ever hit my hands. I've never heard of this one. Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee you. Gentlemen, I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again. People are so smart. And you know what else they say about my people? The polls. They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible. Tax returns, because as you know, they're under audit. You know, the only one that cares about my tax returns are the reporters.
The presidential campaign and election. Trump's foray into politics began with a flirtation with the Reform Party in the 1990s. However, it was his 2016 presidential campaign that brought him to the forefront of American politics. Running as a Republican, Trump's campaign was characterized by its populist rhetoric, strong stance on immigration, and criticism of the political establishment. His unconventional approach, including his use of social media and direct communication with voters, set his campaign apart. Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," resonated with many Americans who felt disillusioned with the status quo. The campaign's success was marked by its ability to mobilize a significant base of support and its effective use of media coverage to shape public perception. The 2016 election was a watershed moment as Trump won against the odds, defeating Hillary Clinton in a surprising and historic victory. His inauguration marked the beginning of a presidency characterized by both bold policy moves and significant controversy. Presidency and key policies. Donald Trump's presidency was marked by a series of significant policy changes in executive actions. Key moments included the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, which aimed to stimulate economic growth through tax reductions. His administration also focused on deregulation, seeking to reduce government oversight in various industries. Immigration policy was a major focal point of Trump's presidency. His administration implemented stricter border controls, attempted to end the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA program, and prioritized the construction of a border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. These policies were controversial and sparked heated debates across the country. Trump's foreign policy was marked by an America First approach, which included renegotiating trade deals, engaging in high-stakes diplomacy with North Korea, and taking a hard stance on China. His administration's approach to international relations was characterized by its unpredictability and emphasis on national interests. Impeachments and legacy. Trump's presidency was not without controversy. He faced two impeachment proceedings, the first in 2019 over his dealings with Ukraine, and the second in 2021 following the January 6th Capitol riot. Both impeachments were highly contentious and reflected the deep divisions within American politics during his tenure. Trump's legacy is a complex one, with both significant achievements and profound controversies. His impact on the Republican Party, the reshaping of American political discourse, and his influence on media and culture will continue to be subjects of debate and analysis for years to come. Donald Trump's life and career are a testament to his remarkable ability to shape and be shaped by the times in which he lived. From his early days in Queens to his presidency, Trump's journey is a story of ambition, resilience, and transformation. As we reflect on his legacy, we see a figure who has left an indelible mark on American society and politics. Thank you for joining us in this comprehensive exploration of Donald Trump's life and career. His story is a reminder of the complexities of leadership and the enduring impact of individual ambition. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more biographies uncovered.